I will teach you a new chapter, bioenergetics. I hope you will understand a previous chapter, enzymes, and the role of enzymes in cellular function. Cells are the basic unit of life. A living cells have many chemical activities. Cells are like open system, means substances are entering and leaving the cells all the times. Inside the cells, substances are broken down and new substances are formed. All organisms require energy for basic life functions. So what is an energy? Energy is the capacity to cause change or to perform work. We need energy all the times to perform, to continue our daily life activities. I am talking to you, I will also use an energy. Energy exists in two forms: kinetic energy and potential energy. Kinetic energy, the energy of movement, which help to move the things. Molecule will move with the help of kinetic energy. Like for example, we are also moved with the help of kinetic energy. Walking person, a speeding bullet is example of kinetic energy. Potential energy, its mean store energy, which is available in bond within molecule and release in a chemical reaction used to do work. Its mean we are save energy in our cell. Which type of energy? Potential energy we are save in our cell. And when the bond is break down, the energy is released. We are utilize this energy to continue our daily life activities. Bioenergetics and the role of ATP. You know about the bioenergetic, a relation of energy with living organisms. And ATP, adenosine triphosphate, is a molecule. If we are say is the energy currency, so we are not wrong. Energy is safe in our body in the form of ATP. Study of energy, relationship and energy transformation in living organism. It is called bioenergetics. Where we take energy. We take energy for food. And some organisms prepare their own food where they take energy, like plants and animals. You know about all the plants are make their own food with the help of carbon dioxide, water, light, and the process is photosynthesis. They take their energy for where they prepare food. Or animals. Animals depends on plants. When we take food between food molecules, it contain energy, means a bond is present between these molecules. If the bond is broken down, energy will release. Which type of energy is released? Kinetic energy. So we are utilize this kinetic energy to continue our activity. Energy is stored in the form of potential energy. Where it is stored in our body? It is stored in the bond of ATP molecule. When the bond of ATP molecule is break down, many energy is releases. Which type of energy is released? A store energy is releases. So we are utilize this energy. ATP molecule again transform to kinetic energy. So this process is carried out and we are continue our daily life activities. Transformation of energy and store in ATP to perform work. We save energy in the form of ATP. So where we utilize this energy? We are utilize this energy in our daily life activities like growth and repair of our tissues, like muscles contraction, like active transport is the name of process in which energy is needed. Production of macromolecule, for example, protein or carbohydrate. Now I am talking to you. I will also use energy in the form of ATP molecule. Next topic is oxidation reduction reaction or redox reaction. Basically is a name of process. All life process like redox reactions, they are the direct source of energy. How? First of all, we have to see a definition of redox reaction. It's mean exchange of electron between atoms. When two atoms are present, it exchange electron. If it is exchange electrons, means energy is releases or gain. So it is a direct source of energy we are take. Oxidation and reduction, both are the name of process. Oxidation means a molecule or atoms are lost their electron. So it is called oxidation. Reduction, when a molecule is gained the electron, it is called reduction. When electron is lost or gained, it means it release energy or gain energy. Electron is a direct source of energy, but it depends their location and arrangement in atoms. Example, I am giving example of oxygen. Is a simple example. Oxygen, like for example, electrons are present in oxygen. They make a stable association. But if it is stable, it's not a good source of energy because it is stable. It is not release or it is not loss and gain of electron. But if electron is moved from oxygen and attached to some other atoms, so like for example carbon and hydrogen, so they make unstable association. If they make unstable association, they will try to move back to oxygen, and for this situation energy is released. I am giving you a simple example of glucose. C6H12O6 is a molecule. Carbon, hydrogen, a bond is present between them. If this bond is break down, means energy is releases. Another example in living organisms is a redox reaction involve directly loss and gain of hydrogen atom. You know about the structure of hydrogen atom. It contains one proton and one electron. If hydrogen atom lost one electron, it's mean we are simply say it's lost one hydrogen atom, and this process is called oxidation. And if it is gain one electron, it's mean it's gain one hydrogen, and this process is called reduction. Now see, oxidation, basically a name of process in which electrons loss, or simply reduction is also a name of process in which electrons are gained. Another diagram, a molecule of A, atom of A lost their electron, and this process is called oxidation, and B is gain the electron, so this process is called reduction. Both the process we collectively call a redox reaction. In this diagram, both reactions are occur, oxidation or reduction, so we are called redox reaction. I hope students you will understand these topics. Now you will remember what is bioenergetics, what is the relation of bioenergetics with organisms, what is the role of ATP in our body, where we store energy in our cell, what is oxidation and reduction reaction, and how it is benefit for us. Now remember these things. I think you will understand this topic. Thank you, students.